A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Adam, and welcome back to A Plus English.
And I'm Elsie. We're so glad you are here with us again.
So, in the last episode, we read more of Corduroy, the story about the little bear with green overalls.
That's right. Corduroy noticed he was missing a button on his overalls, so he decided to go look for the button.
That's right. And I mean, can you really believe it? He went on a little adventure inside the department store.
He even rode the escalator all by himself. That must have been scary for a small bear.
Yeah, but as we were probably watching and reading, it's probably pretty cute. But then, everyone, remember what happened next? He's on a bed and he sees a button and he tries to pull the button and bam, he knocks over a lamp while exploring the furniture area.
But don't worry, he's okay.
I know, poor Corduroy. He's tough, he's hard, and he's put back by the security guard to the original place he was at.
Okay, so maybe he was looking for someone who could truly accept him, even with his imperfections.
That's right. Remember, he's missing a button, and the mom said, "We're not taking this doll or taking this teddy bear. He's missing a button. That's an imperfection. We can't have that. So we're not going to take him." And he was very sad. That's why he was looking for that button.
所以如果真的找不到这个纽扣的话，那他就可以寻找一个真正能接受他的人，即使他不完美也没关系。所以今天的 Pop Quiz 是怎么说我就是喜欢你原本的样子呢？想想看哦，这句话的英文要怎么表达？
All right, well, let's keep reading to find out what happens next.
Corduroy.
The next day, the little girl comes back to the store. The girl says to Corduroy,
I'm Lisa, and you're going to be my bear. I brought all the money in my piggy bank. You're coming home with me.
In Lisa's room, Corduroy looks around. He sees Lisa's bed, a chair, and a dresser. He also sees a little bed. It's just the right size for Corduroy.
This has to be home,
he thinks.
The next day, the little girl comes back to the store. Oh, I hope everyone, she's thinking, I'm going to take Corduroy home.
Yeah, Lisa's back.
Lisa's back, and it says, the girl says to Corduroy, I'm Lisa, and you're going to be my bear.
Aw, that's so sweet. So Lisa came back just for Corduroy. She didn't forget about him at all. And I think Corduroy must feel so happy and loved.
That's right. I mean, of course she wouldn't forget about, Corduroy. How many times have you gone out with your mom and dad and you saw something super cool at the store, like a video game, and you said, Mom, Dad, please let me get it, or a phone or something. And you're just like, oh, please. Are you just going to stop talking about it at the store? No, you're going to talk about it at home and bother your mom and dad for a long time. You'll probably say, I will get 100 for the whole year. But that's probably what this little girl Lisa was saying to her mom. And so getting back to our story, it says, I brought all the money in my piggy bank. So Lisa came back with all her money.
Piggy bank 是小猪铺满存钱筒，所以呢，他就说啊，我就在我的 小猪铺满存钱筒里面筹了钱之后要回来买你哦 Corduroy. So Adam, did you have a piggy bank when you were a kid?
Yes, I did have a piggy bank.
How many did you have?
Well, I had one plastic one. And my sister had a really thick one. I don't know if it was plastic or if it was glass. But I remember sometimes, I shouldn't tell you guys this.
What?
Sometimes I would go into my sister's piggy bank and take some of her coins.
And put it in yours.
And put it into my piggy bank. And then I would take my piggy bank when I went out with my mom to go to the convenience store, like a 7-Eleven to buy candy, or to like a gaming store to buy, new games and stuff like that.
With all your sister's money. How evil.
With a lot of my sister's money. Not all of it, but some of it. So it's really responsible that Lisa came back to the store and she's paying using her own money to buy corduroy. And she says next, "You're coming home with me."
You are coming home with me. 这是一个现在进行式的用法哦。除了可以用来表示正在发生的事情之外，也可以用来表示已经安排好的未来计划。好，所以句型就是跟现在进行时一模一样。主词加上 is/am/are，be 动词选好之后再加上 be-ing。那表示的事情呢，就是已安排好或是即将发生，通常会有具体的时间。So, for example, I'm meeting my friend after school. 我放学之后要和朋友见面。Or she's flying to Japan next Monday. 她下周一要飞日本。
All right, well, let's jump back to our story. Now it says, in Lisa's room, Corduroy looks around.
Oh, so now Corduroy is in Lisa's room.
Right, he's out of the mall. She's taking him home. They are in her room, and he looks around.
Look around, 那就是到处看看，环顾四周。So what does he see in the room?
Well, it says he sees Lisa's bed, a chair, and a dresser.
他看到 Lisa 的床，还有一张椅子，还有一个 dresser， 就是衣柜。
But that's not the only thing he sees, you guys. It says next, he also sees a little bed. It's just the right size for corduroy.
Oh, are you saying Lisa got Corduroy a little bed just for him?
Yeah, a special little teddy bear bed and maybe sheets and maybe even a small pillow.
Pillow and maybe a blanket.
Oh, that'd be very cute.
所以 Corduroy 环顾四周之后发现，他看到小床，而且呢大小刚刚好，就是适合他自己的。So now he truly has a place to call home.
That's right. And it says, this has to be home, he thinks.
That's so touching. So Corduroy finally found a place where he belongs. He's not just in the store anymore, and he's in a real home with someone who loves him.
That's right. And that makes us remind ourselves with all our toys, right? Maybe we should keep them longer, even if they have an imperfection. The toys maybe talk amongst themselves and say, oh, we are so lucky to be in a home.
好，第一个单词呢，我们要看到的是 dresser 这个名词，指的是矮衣柜。那矮衣柜有很多不同的材质做成嘛，比如说 wooden， 好，那就是木质的矮衣柜 ，a wooden dresser。那另外白色的或是别的颜色的，你就可以加上颜色这个形容词在 dresser 的前面 ，a white dresser， 那就是一个白色的矮衣柜。那当我们要把衣服放到矮衣柜里面，我们就说 put clothes in the dresser。那如果再说的是里面的抽屉，那就是 a drawer in the dresser。单词例句给的是呢 ，Ruby put her winter jacket and sweater in the bottom drawer of the dresser. Ruby 把她的冬季外套和毛衣放进了衣柜的底层抽屉。在第二个单字是 size 这个名词，代表尺寸或是大小。The right size 那就是一个正确的尺寸。那尺寸呢有分，比如说小、中、大，英文里面就是 small、medium， 然后是 large， 好，分别是小、中、大的尺寸。那如果你说be the right size for somebody， 那就是对某人来说尺寸刚刚好。For example, these shoes are the right size for me. 这双鞋的尺寸对我来说刚刚好。那单字例句给的是呢 ，There are cakes of different sizes in the bakery. Samuel decided to buy the big chocolate one. 烘焙坊里面呢有各种尺寸的蛋糕 ，Samuel 决定买那个大的巧克力蛋糕。Now let's go back to the story.
Lisa sits down with Corduroy and sews a new button on his overalls.
I like you just as you are,
She says.
but you'll be comfortable this way.
Lisa hugs her new friend Corduroy.
Lisa sits down with Corduroy and sews a new button on his overalls.
Lisa 这个时候就坐下来帮小熊缝上了一颗新的纽扣。
Right. So even if Lisa is a little girl, everyone can still sew. You can learn how to sew even when you're young. And that's such a nice thing to do for her little stuffed animal because next it says, I like you just as you are, she says, but you'll be comfortable this way. Lisa hugs her new best friend or her new friend Corduroy.
哦，所以呢 as 这个字是如同点点点一样。好，那 as 后面加上主词，加上动词，放在这样的句子里面 ，As you can see, this painting is very old。那就是如你所见，这幅画是很古老的。那我们说到 Lisa loves Corduroy just as he is， 那 Lisa 爱的就是 Corduroy 他原本的样子。好，所以他说我喜欢原本的你，但这样你会更舒服，所以我才帮你缝扣子。那这个时候呢 ，Lisa 就抱住了她的新朋友，也就是小熊 Corduroy。那在今天的 Pop Quiz 里头，你还记得题目吗？题目是说你要怎么样用英文表示我就是喜欢原本你的样子。好，英文就是 I like you just as you are.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, so that's really kind of Lisa, right? She loves Corduroy just the way he is, but she still wants him to feel comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a sweet moment, right? Corduroy didn't need to be perfect. He just needed someone to care, right? He just wanted somebody to acknowledge or know that he's a special bear and having a button doesn't make him that different. Now he finally has a home and a friend who truly accepts him.
Now Corduroy is happy and Lisa is happy too.
And what a beautiful story, and it's almost a happy ever after, right? All right.
今天的第三个单字是 comfortable 这个形容词，代表舒适的或是舒服的。Feel comfortable 那就是感到舒适舒服。那如果是用 comfortable 来形容 clothes 衣物的话 comfortable clothes 那就是舒适的衣服。那还有像是 chair 或是bed 椅子或是床，你也可以用 comfortable 来形容。那另外呢，如果是 make someone comfortable， 那就是让某人觉得很舒服、很自在。相反的话呢，你就在字首加上 un 变成 uncomfortable 不舒服的这个形容词。那单字例句给的是呢 Tracy wasn't comfortable in those shoes because they kept hurting her feet。穿着那双鞋让 Tracy 很不舒服，因为他们一直弄痛她的双脚。那再来最后一个单字是 hug 这个动词，代表拥抱。hug someone 那就是去抱住某人，你加上副词 tightly 来修饰的话，那就是紧紧的去抱住某人。那另外呢 hug each other 是互相拥抱， hug 也可以当作名词用，搭配的动词会是 give someone a hug 那就是给某人一个拥抱。单字例句给的是呢 Julie loves her dog and hugs it every morning before she leaves for work. Julie 很爱她的狗，并在每天早上出门上班前都会抱抱它。好啦，看完单字的部分，我们现在要到 review time 去咯。
Review time.
So everyone, welcome back to our review time. And we know that Corduroy found a place to call home. Now, what makes a place feel like home to you?
怎么样的地方会对你来说像个家呢？ For me, a place where my husband, you,
Okay.
and my pet Rambo, a place where you and our pet are.
Okay, so a place where we live, right?
Yes.
With our animals and with each other. All right. Oh, well, that's very nice. Thank you for saying that. Where else can we call a place home? Well, I know sometimes going to school, you can never relax there. So you can't say, oh, School, I feel like home, right? Maybe not, but for me, it's a place where I can relax. Is where a place I call home. As long as I can relax, that's home too.
Where or a place where it's quiet and cozy.
Yes.
Comfortable.
Exactly, where you can kind of take off your shoes and lay on the couch.
Yeah.
It's quiet, it's cozy. And what's another place that makes you feel like home? A place that how you feel like home. So we know comfortable, cozy with your family. Also, it's a place where I or we can feel safe, I would say.
安全的地方，对不对？会让你很有这个安全感。还有一个，maybe a place where I can be myself.
Okay, yeah. So you're not always putting on a show. You can be yourself. You don't always
that's
have
home
to.
for me.
Exactly. So those are all places where you can feel like it's home, and that is what you would call home.
同学们想学更多实用的英文，欢迎加入 AMC 空中美语粉丝团哦。
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed that beautiful story about the little girl and corduroy. It was sure fun to talk about and think about. Well, everyone, my name's Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.